Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you guys can tell, I'm going to be doing a story time on about whenever I got caught with marijuana. Okay, to kick off the story, I was in 9th grade. I was the new girl in school, so it was like starting all over. I was like, how am I supposed to make friends? How am I supposed to like do anything, like be popular? Because that was like the biggest thing. I was like, my reputation is everything. And so I was in 9th grade and I had a friend. He was like the biggest pothead. I'm pretty sure the biggest pothead in freaking high school. We're gonna call him Eddie. And then I had one of my closest friends that I did end up making, and we're gonna call her Tallulah. So one day I was like, okay, so to get cool, I'm gonna have to text Eddie and I'm gonna be like, let's smoke at school. So I brought like the littlest dime of weed ever. And once I got off the bus, we went to the back of the school and we had a little Coke can. We emptied it out, we poked holes in it, and then we started smoking. And Tallulah happened to come out and she was just like, oh my gosh, what are you guys doing? And then when she came out, I'm guessing one of the teachers saw her walking out of school. And the teacher came out, and once I saw the teacher, I slapped the can out of Eddie's hand because it was his time to hit. And so once I did that and the smoke was coming out his mouth, the teacher saw it, I was panicking. Like, I ran to like the front of the school hoping she didn't catch us, like crossing our fingers. I made it to first period that morning, and once the bell rang, I saw that there was drug dogs in the back of the school and they were sniffing out where the Coke can was. And so that happened, and then the cops came all to us. So Tallulah, Eddie, and me, they got us, they put us in the office. They're trying to get whose weed it was and whose idea it was, and like how all of this concoction got planned. And so I was talking to my friends. I was like, what did you say? Tallulah blamed it on Eddie. Eddie blamed it on Tallulah. And I was like, crap, I'm gonna get them in trouble. I'm still the new girl. They're gonna think like I'm a snitch. I can't like hold up. So I was like telling the cops, you know what? It was my weed. I'm new here. I was trying to be cool and everything. And so they end up letting Tallulah go, and they took me and Eddie because Eddie had already gotten like in trouble by that kind of stuff. He was already on probation. And so they took us, and everybody was like looking at us because we got a handcuff, we got our Mirandan rights and everything. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, what happened? What's going on? What the heck? What did we just all miss? Me and Eddie got arrested. We got taken to because the new school that I went to was a small town, so they took us into a bigger town, and we got put in juvenile detention, and we had different pods, so we wouldn't be able to talk to each other. So I was put into juvenile detention for only 2 days. And thank God. It could have been way worse. I'm guessing it wasn't so long because I had a clean record and it was such a small amount of weed that we had. And so after that, I got to learn my like little pod mates, and like they were off the walls crazy. Not really, but like one of them's like, yeah, I'm in here because I assaulted a grandma. I'm like, what are you doing to your granny, bro? Like, what did she do? Like, what? And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna judge him because if he's assaulting granny, he's gonna assault me. Like, think smart, think hard. And there was this other girl. She was in there because her and her brother got in a fist fight, and there was a brick laying down on like the ground of her bed or something like that, and she used it and she hit him with the brick. I'm like, wow, you're just done. Like, I'm just done. And then there was this other guy, and he was in like the same situation as me. That's the guy that I could relate the most with. And so after all of that, we got taken out of the juvenile detention center, and then we got back to the small town. And on the way there, the cop was trying to figure out like where we got the weed at, who was our supplier, whose weed actually was it, to confirm a story. And so they had us in the same car. I was in the front seat of the passenger side, and Eddie was still in the back where like the bars are. So I was like, yeah, it was my weed. It's okay. It was all mine. I totally take the fault. And what is it called? The cop was like, so where did you get it? And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna snitch. I'm not gonna start it off that way. So I was just like pulling his leg on everything. I was like, Walmart. I got it at Walmart. I got it at Walmart at the apparel center, dude. That's where I got it at. I found some in like the little Wrangler pants ass pocket and everything. I was like, that's where I found my weed. That's where I get my supplier at, is Wally World, okay? Because there's a lot of shit that's going on in there than just fucking grocery shopping. So after I said that, I guess he gave up on the story. He already found out that it was mine. And so whenever I got to the courthouse, my mom was there to pick me up, and we were signing off on probation and everything, because now I had probation and Eddie had a longer probation time. And so after that, the cop was trying to like make small talk and everything, because it was like really awkward waiting for our turn, because Eddie went inside the office first. And so then we were just waiting in the waiting room. The cop was watching me because I was still handcuffed. And and so I guess the officer was trying to spark conversation with my mom, and he's like, you know that she gets weed from Walmart? Yeah. She gets weed from Walmart, and she finds it in the pants of Walmart. And like, you could tell the sarcastic. You could see the sarcasm in his face, and like him trying to make it into a joke. And my mom, she's like furious because I just got arrested. This is her first time seeing her daughter in like 2 days. And my mom's just like, you think that's funny? You think this is a joke? She started raising her voice, and the like officers in Eddie's little courtroom was kind of like staring outside the door, and she's like, you think this is a joke? My daughter just got arrested for weed, and it's gonna be on her record, and you're wanting to joke around with me? You think this is okay? And he's like, no. The officer's like, no. Like, shut up, lady. He's like, that's what she told me. That's what your daughter told me. I was like, stupid ass. Like, what did you think my mom was gonna like reply with? Like, oh, really? That's where I get mine. Like, it was like such a stupid move for the officer to make. And so after all of that, I really learned my lesson now. I was tripping out. Like, I was like, I'm never ever gonna like do weed again. I'm done. Like, and so now whenever, because I do have friends that still do it, and I'm like, don't bring it into my car. I already have it on my record. If they see it, they're gonna add more time onto, I don't even know. Like, I'm like, don't bring it around me. Don't smoke around me. Don't be high around me. And if you are, don't tell me, because if I had to play the part of acting stupid, I could actually act stupid right, because I actually don't know what's going on. Alright, you guys. So that's the end of the story. And click the like button if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more stories and makeup tutorials. And I hope to really see you guys next time on my channel. And thank you for watching. Bye.